the geek again. Time for another Formers Friday. And I got some special stuff coming because I went to a small convention this weekend by my comic shop. It was just a little fun thing that a bunch of guys wanted to get together and do. So I checked it out. It's called FrankieCon. It was out in New Hope, Minnesota. I really hope they do it again. Kudos to those guys. They were a lot of fun to meet up with. And it was just a lot of fun. Found a lot of great stuff. And with the $50 I had gotten a few things. And we're going to look at every one of those things in the next couple weeks. Starting with this thing. I really don't know what it's from. I guess it's a gum. It's from Japan. So, whatever. This is a character called Deathsaurus. Never heard of him. Looks kind of cool. But here's the kicker. He's not just a toy. He's first and foremost a model set that will transform once put together. So I'm excited as hell. So let's just dive in and take a look at this. But we can't film this quite the same as normal. So there's going to be a first segment that's a little different. And then we'll get into the normal transformation review. And I lost some parts. I will get them back. Okay guys, this is the box which you can open up and his instructions are in. Sadly they were in Japanese, so it took me longer than I had hoped. And even longer to apply all the stickers. But I got it figured out and here he is. Deathsaurus. I've never heard of this guy, but it's pretty interesting. Especially for something that's a model kit. The only problem I have with it is you have to take some pieces off and put them back on to transform them. Which I can let go because it's a model kit. And I love it. It's a little touchy at times. And I'm guessing it's because of translation issues, but the biggest problem I had was applying some of the stickers because apparently the Japanese must stereotypically have tinier fingers because my fat digits could not get some of the stickers into the spots as perfectly as I would have liked. And that's partly on my fault. I guess the instructions are set up in a way where you're supposed to be putting on the stickers before you put the figure together. And me not being very... I don't normally work with models, so it didn't occur to me to do that. But I was able to figure it out enough. The hardest one was to get the robot mode's head sticker on right. And I'll show you that and I'll try to be clear about that. There is one problem I have with this guy. One, and I will get to him later. But this is his beast mode. It's pretty cool. He's got the tail, and these arms don't move, but the legs move. And he's very stiff because he's a model set, again. But other than that, he's pretty cool. I had nowhere to put the gun, so I just put it on the back shin or whatever that is. And he looks pretty cool. But that's him in beast mode. Let's take a look at him now in robot mode. Okay, guys, here's Deathsaurus in robot mode, and I'm loving him, except for one problem, which I might have to fix myself, like with hot glue or something. The head will not stay on, and I just lost it for the 5th time. And if you can see the sticker application, it's very hard to light and harder to let you see, zoom in stuff. You can't see it at all. Well, there you go. His whole face is a sticker, and that was the hardest sticker to get on, mostly because I didn't realize I was supposed to put the sticker on before I put the head together. And the head is one of the pieces you can't take apart to redo whatever. But the head aside, everything else about this figure is awesome. Like, he's a little bulky for a Transformer, but he gives me the feeling of the old G1 import style. You know, like, I'm pretty sure he's a lot newer because one of the figures they advertised on the box was War Within Optimus Prime. But he just feels vintagey, and he definitely feels out of place being an import, but that's part of the flair for me for Transformers. It's different and solid and blocky and new all at the same time, and he's just awesome to me. And this piece comes out, this chest piece, and I fell. And you can push this back in, and watch, I bet you I lost the head again. Yep. There. And the two other models in this set, which are War Within Optimus Prime and Hotspot, the Protectobot, come with something to add to this guy. And this is the only one I could find at that convention, so sadly that's all I could work with. But just having him by himself is awesome, and I don't really see what those other two pieces could really add to him other than maybe just some decorative appeal. But I just love this guy, and I am very proud of this purchase. And I hope one day to find more of these little model kit things, because I love building stuff and I love transforming stuff. And if they've really found a way to combine that properly like this, then I don't know. I have nothing to complain about at all. So, but that's it for today. You can check out the PopCultureNetwork.com and find a lot more reviews on comic books, cartoons, toys, all that fun stuff. We have a 24-hour hotline. Please give us a call. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you'd like to see in the future. We'd love to hear from you, and there's a whole bunch of other ways you can reach us and watch our content. But that's it for me. So, for the Pop Culture Network, this is the Geek saying good journey.